queer.
We are here in body, if not in spirit, eh? Good morning, everybody. We are live.
Barely live, apparently.
We are conscious. Is probably the best I can describe. Good morning to Victoria, Jason, Laurel, Yvette, Jack, and Rebecca. And apparently there's nobody watching, so who these 6 people are who I've just named, there you go, the numbers just suddenly shot at 25, and there's Jem and Nikki. I have a pounding head, which is why I have entitled this one is going to be a little one, because...
Hey, Carla, how's your head?
I've never had any complaints. I'm complaining about my head right now. I'm being my own complaints department. There's Bay Calver and Pamela and Mandy Flippin, and it's shot off. Joan Morris, Carrie, Janet, Gina, Nia, Moira, and Catherine, which is Katie, isn't it? I have got a banging head.
Why is that? Are you dehydrated?
I think my mother gave me it. I rang my mother at 8 o'clock last night, same as I always do. And I said to her, hello, how are you? And she said, I've got a terrible headache. I've had it all day. Within 5 minutes of putting the phone down on my mother, I had a headache. I think she transmitted it down the telephone line for me.
To be fair, though, that's every time you call your mum.
Yeah, I think somehow I osmosed it. I absorb a lot of her headache somehow.
Yes. And the thing is, she probably put the phone on and went, oh,
I feel much better now.
This is the best I've felt in years. I'm going to go out for a run.
Good morning, Loch Ness Monster. My mother going for a run, yeah. Joan, Hannah, Diane, Samantha, Elaine, Colette, Mary Fitch, and anyone else I've missed? I don't think I've missed anyone. Jack says, where have you been banging your head? I was in the mosh pit last night, Jack. That's what it is. And Pamela says, Lex, have you got curly hair now?
Well, we were just talking about that because obviously I have dyed it, and I said, oh, and I've slept in as well. Obviously, you know, of course you sleep in your hair, but yeah, I've like tossing and turning all night apparently, and this is what happens. So, you know, I mean, it's a look, isn't it? It's a look.
It looks all right. Mandy says she hopes it's not COVID because that's how hers and Jeff started. I feel absolutely tickety-boo in every other department. I've just got a usual, and I get these headaches all the time, so it's not unusual for me. It's just there, and it's a little pointy, stabby headache, and it'll be fine. And there's
that's
Karen,
a stress headache, isn't it?
Sorry?
That's a stress headache.
Quite possibly a stress headache after yesterday. I was somewhat stressed yesterday. One way or another. What we're trying to check in on Ryanair and failing horrifically about 6 times, and then other things. Hi, Steve Green. There's that brummy reseller, isn't it, Steve Green? Yeah.
What, Donna?
The Birmingham chap, Steve Green.
Also known as Donna the Brummy.
Also known as Donna. Jack, we're not going to talk about it, mate. We're just not going to talk about it because I think I might be over 25 stone again by the time I weigh in on Monday, the way things have been this week.
The problem is, and I think I said this to you yesterday, is when you're going on holiday, and obviously holiday it's free reign, you can do whatever you want, is that sometimes holiday mode sets in a
bit early, yeah. I've been very carb cravey this week. I'm definitely due on. Natalie and I have coincided, as they say that you tend to do. If you've got more than one female living in a house, your cycles tend to cycle together. And and yeah, we're both at that point of kind of like, I will kill you if you speak to me.
Oh, great. So next loads of fun.
See, you've got to do that. Do what? Breathe.
My ones are, yes, okay, I do crave carbs more, but I also crave something else that begins with C a lot more that I can't say this time.
Cucumber.
Yes. Well, it's certainly that shaped.
Steve says he's just entered the ballot for the London Marathon. I don't understand how. Do you have to apply to go into it? You can't just join it. So
no, and only you have to, because my couple of my friends have done it as well. And if it's your first time entering, you're more likely to get it. Or if you've done it a lot of times, you're more likely to do it, to get chosen to do it.
Well, then it's not really a ballot, then, is it? They've got a cheat calling it a ballot if it's like that.
Well, it is run as in like people that have.
Who does the voting?
Oh no, it's not like they go through it and go yes or no. Basically, like, so you say, is this your first London Marathon? And then however many percentage of first-time people, London marathoners, get it in. And then after that, it's like, are you a professional runner? Pretty much guaranteed in, that kind of thing. So I think it's all like that.
We've had an interesting conversation.
Okay.
Apparently socks are the worst ever.
Socks are the worst ever?
So we've been given our ideas of things that are worse than socks. And she just doesn't agree.
Trump.
Well, like, how about fascism? War?
War.
That's fine.
Famine.
Famine.
I don't know
Massive
what that means.
spiders.
Famine is when people are really hungry, like all the poor people in Africa that die because they haven't got food.
Massive spiders.
Is that worse than socks?
Stabby things.
Stabby things?
No, she's probably quite keen on stabby things. She's a youth of today. They like stabby things, don't they?
Weird kids.
Okay, so Carrie's saying she thinks you have to be able to raise a certain amount of charity. Well, Steve shouldn't struggle with that because the reselling community are usually on board with things like that, aren't they? And he says he's already donated, so he's got 3 chances.
Oh yeah, it does help if you are running in aid of a charity as well. So I think my friend, because she works for the donkey people, the Brook Trust. So I think that was her thing. Yeah.
There's Rebecca's just come in, look, and I thought somebody else came in. Sorry if you've said good morning. Oh, there's Nadine, yeah, and Deb Hughes says she can't stay. She's gone to London to watch the Spurs game. Well, I hope whoever you want to win. I'm assuming you want Spurs to win because you wouldn't call it the Spurs game if you were on the other side, would you? You know what I mean? If it was Spurs versus Man U, you wouldn't go, I've gone to watch the Man U game. You'd go, I've gone to watch the Spurs game. So presumably she's a Spursite.
That's what they call them, yes.
The Spursettes.
Yes, Spursettes. Woo, go team. Thank you.
Elaine says she's changed her name slightly as there was another Elaine D who comments on the Curiosity Inc. channel. It was confusing. And Steve signed up for the Autistic Society.
Yeah, I think you're more likely definitely to get in then. So good luck.
And Mandy's had a terrible week. I'm so sorry, Mandy. That is absolutely dreadful. That is really awful, Mandy. You have all of our thoughts and sympathy. You got knots in your hair?
Yeah.
Have you brushed it recently?
And then you went to a cardigan. What size? What colour, Kelly? What is it? What can I have it? I mean, how I buy it off you? You know, not just like Jimmy.
Does sound quite nice.
Thank you.
Morning, Gay. Morning, Donna. Born to shops, tea, coffee, and sugar. Nice. Yeah, I missed that. Sorry. Yeah. Everybody in the chat is saying that. Yeah, we're sorry for your loss, Mandy. What a horrible way to lose someone as well. Morning, Lee. Not that there's a nice way to lose someone, but some deaths don't come as a shock, do they? Whereas with this, you've got the grief and the shock combined, is what I mean. I'm gonna say something clumsy and upset someone if I carry on talking. There's no good way to lose a family member, is there? Let's face it.
No.
Or a pet. Good point, Lexi. Morning, Lisa. Morning, Yvonne.
Yes.
All the Spurs fans now are discussing the game of the foot. It's only 64. It's no age, is it? 64. I'm 64, I think.
You don't look it. You don't look a day over 60.
Thank you.
We're going to get on so well next week.
Especially if I am due on. It might be all right if I've come on. That'd be fine.
No, it won't, because there'll be red blood everywhere.
Shark attack. No, I don't. We're discussing things now that people do not need to talk about. You've got the reseller jumpsuit on.
I have, and also the reseller hysterectomy, because that's also now going to be like a thing, I reckon.
Elaine says you look like a mermaid combing your hair behind me.
Me?
Yeah. Hi, Cassie. Hi, Record Rack. Have I missed anyone else? There's Marky. Hi, Marky. I'm very not with it.
Very headachy.
Very headachy. Very not with it. She's 64.
We've got a Toby Carvery coming for lunch.
Again, that's 2 weeks running, so it must have been good last week then.
Oh, it's banging. Absolutely banging. So having more again today. So nom nom. Chin.
Right. Pamela B, are you the same Pamela that messaged me during the week asking for a coin seller on eBay? Because if you are, then 2 down from you, there's Clapham Coins. And I think that's who I but I don't know if he's on eBay. But there you go. So if that was you, Pamela, because it was a Pamela and the surname began with B, but it could be a different Pamela. What? No, I'm not singing. I've got a headache, Mandy. I'm not singing.
No singing.
There you go. It was the same Pamela. So there you go. Clapham Coins further down in the chat. Pamela was looking for a coin seller stroke buyer. Tuesday, Joan, we go. Are you stealing from my desk?
But I'm going tomorrow, as in I'm going to Carla's tomorrow. Because what time are we heading off on Tuesday? Is it the early one?
The flight is at 1 o'clock, which means get to the airport for 11ish, doesn't it? They usually say get there a couple of hours before.
Ooh, can we go to the Aspire Lounge?
In the airport?
Yeah.
You have to pay extra for it, don't you?
Yeah, but then you
I'm
get
proper tight, you know I am. I'll wave at you through the window of the Aspire Lounge.
Okay. I always go in the lounge before, and because you can charge and everything, and you get like
how much is it to go in the Aspire Lounge?
£25, but it's all your food and drink.
How long are you in there for?
Well, sometimes like 20 minutes.
Yeah, if I'm going to pay £25 and that includes all my food and drink, I want to go in the day before.
Just camp out there all night. Should we do that? Should we just go? Go, keep it coming, lads. Keep it coming.
All right, Mandy, I'll give you a song at a later date when my head isn't pounding.
Oh, good. Jacket sweet potato. Nice. Very nice.
I like a jacket sweet potato. What do you have on one?
What do I have on one? I quite like a bit of sour cream, like with chives. That's quite nice.
Oh my God.
I don't do like beans and stuff on a sweet potato, because sweet potato beans are a little bit like you have to go a little.
I don't like beans on a jacket potato anyway. I find it goes very claggy and gluey, and I'm kind of
and also like, I like a thing that can mix in with the mix in with the potato nuts. Get all nice, like all creamy potato, you know.
Oh, Rebecca's been to the car boot. Morning, Sharon. Morning, Jilly. Morning, anyone else who's popped. Oh, Mike, the Mike's there. Morning, Mike. Rebecca says, got the tiny jelly cat monkey for 10p, Simon game for £1, and jewelry 50p each, 2 cameos and a jade light bracelet. Nice. When you say a tiny jelly cat monkey, how tiny? If it's really tiny, they sell really well, the little diddy tinky ones. Oh, Stall's in. Hi, Stall. What have I got in my shoe? I don't know what that was, but it was hurting my foot.
I'm the holiday type that will, as soon as I come back off holiday, I want to book another one. So if anybody wants a holiday with me,
you could have a holiday with Stall.
Yeah,
we're supposed to be going to Brighton at some point, aren't we, as well?
I was looking at where flies from Cardiff, and there's Paris, and Stephen hates Paris, so that's automatically off. There's Egypt, and I've never fancied Egypt, to be honest. Like,
so very dusty world. My entire concept of Egypt is from watching Agatha Christie, Death on the Nile. That's it. That's all I've got.
Yeah, pretty much. And
I presume they have cities that aren't full of sand, as well as the sandy bits, I presume.
No, it's just all sand as far as the eye can see. Yeah.
Hi, Shirley.
And
hi, Glamour.
Where else? Dublin, but we're going to Dublin. Me and Alana and people are going to Dublin next year for her birthday. I'm just trying to think where flies from Cardiff. And then there's Benidorm and Faro in Portugal, and I wouldn't mind Portugal. I've never been, so you know.
I've only been to Portugal on a stop off on a cruise. I've never been for a holiday in Portugal. Cassie's off back to bed. I feel your pain, Cassie. That's where I want to be.
You will be soon.
I won't. I've got my mother this afternoon.
Oh.
Still says I'd like to see the sights of Egypt without actually going to Egypt. That's called a film. You have to watch a film.
Oh yes, yeah, Jordan. I've flown to Amsterdam before from Cardiff as well. It's like the quickest flight. You literally just go woo, and that's it. It's like 45 minutes or something. It's crazy.
That was like flying to Inverness. I flew up to Inverness once. Which, by the way, if you want to go to Inverness, we could do that. I flew up there once to see my friend, and literally it's like, can you please fasten your seatbelts? That's it. We're there. Take them off again. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. No, like whenever I've flown to Edinburgh, it's that's why like on an Edinburgh flight, I tend to choose a seat either towards the back or towards the front, because if you're in the middle, there's no chance of the trolley car getting before like to you for your drink before you got to land.
Try to down your drink and get off the plane at the same time.
Yeah, wine, please, thank you, and we're landing.
I'll have it on the steps.
Yeah. Oh no, one time, was it coming back from Marrakesh actually? I think it might have been. The air hostess was so lovely. She was like, I'll slip you another one on the way out. She gave me like another free bottle of wine. I was like, oh, thank you very much. She liked me.
Elaine says she'd been to Madeira, which belongs to Portugal. Yeah, I think we stopped off in Madeira on a cruise. I'm terrible at remembering where the cruise went. Tammy knows all the. Tammy would be like, yeah, we went here, and there. And I don't know. It all looks the same, doesn't it? Everywhere actually looks pretty much the same. All towns.
Well, you think that, but I don't think that, because I like going to lots of different places.
I don't feel like I'm in a different place half the time. You know what I mean? I'm like, well, it's apart from the fact that the weather is better, it's not that much different from one place to another.
I think when you're on something like a cruise and you are doing like a little bit in lots of towns, then yeah, I can imagine, because you're just getting dropped off at like the central point, aren't you?
Yeah,
like,
I mean, all docks look the same. Literally, every dock that you've ever been to looks pretty much the same. The only difference is the language that people are speaking around you.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, Belladonna, we're going to Mallorca on
Tuesday.
On Tuesday.
The water in Majorca don't taste like what it ought to. Do you remember that advert? I remember that advert. What was that for? Like Carling? I can't
remember what it was for.
Wasn't it? Like some kind of beer, wasn't it? I'm sure it was.
Yeah, I can't remember what it was for. Washington Pool Farm, Richie, was it was all right. It was smaller, obviously. There was only 2 stalls in the courtyard, and the second barn was only sort of half full, but it was all right. I got a few bits. Yvette's in Gibraltar. I've been to Gibraltar.
Yes. And we're gonna come visit, because like Gibraltar is obviously part of Britain, isn't it? So no rules, you know. So like we're all coming to you like week after next, you know. Martini, is it? Martini Bianco or something very 80s, isn't it? Yay.
There's Kath. Hello. Good morning. Arrived home yesterday. Oh, you managed to get enough fuel to get home. That's good news. All shopped out. No tap, also known as quality merchandise, left in South Wales. I think Lex said that she went out with you, and I said, did you get many things? She said, I got a couple of things, and Kath got everything else.
Yeah, everything else. It's just tumbleweeds left in the shop now.
Morning, Ingrid. She says, Egypt is my most beautiful place. The resorts are fabulous and the weather is very, very hot.
I see. I'm not.
It says it was for Heineken.
Oh.
Hi, Amy.
Yeah, I'm not a resorty kind of person. This is the first time I've stayed in, or will have stayed in, a hotel resort type thing.
For those who don't know, Lainey's in the hospital because she likes doctors and she can't get enough of them at home.
It's been a few weeks since she last went, and so she was.
So if you could all shout hello very quickly, because she's got no data, but you know, all say hello to Lainey, and then she'll be gone before you know it. It's funny because they have Wi-Fi in hospitals, allegedly. There's always a sign saying, here is the Wi-Fi, this is how you get on the Wi-Fi, but it isn't. It's not. It's not a real thing. But also, I think they just pretend they've got Wi-Fi so that people can't complain that there isn't any Wi-Fi.
But it's because everyone in there is using it as well.
It doesn't do anything. It doesn't ever connect the Wi-Fi in hospitals to anything ever.
Remember when that crazy Labour type dude, was like, we should make Wi-Fi, available to everyone, and I was like, that's a weird policy to have. Remember that?
Yeah.
And then everyone stoned him.
Yeah.
Because he had a beard and made jam.
In my experience, people who've got things don't want people who haven't got things to have the same things.
Yeah. That's me going.
Sorry, I've go silent because I'm reading the chat, and then I realised that I'm supposed to be doing a live, and I'm just like,
it's because you've got your head on.
I've got my head on. And I'm cold. I'm very, very cold. And I realise I'm not alone. I realise the entire bloody country is cold. What's moving above my head? This? Is that what you mean? It is it's a roll of bubble wrap. And the end of it is just blowing slightly in a draft.
Oh, Mike's been to Morocco. Went to Morocco in the 70s. I bet it's very different now. But I went to Morocco a couple of years ago, and I was very like when we got off, culture shock when like we actually got into the center of Marrakesh, because we were just literally like dropped off in the center of a town square, and there was someone like beheading a chicken, and we were just like,
yeah, that's not my idea of a fun day out.
But over the next few days, had an absolutely brilliant time. Really, really awesome city, glorious place. I mean, bizarre, but yeah, awesome place. Loved it.
Dawn, I don't think I can afford to go to Dubai. Ever.
Oh no, they won't let you off the plane there.
No, I think they'll look me up and down and go, no, love. No, love, you've come to the wrong place.
Seem to have taken a wrong turn there, dear.
Yeah. Store's got the fan on. God, I'm freezing. Sharon says it's full up north. What's Bristol like? Full? Is that a typo for something else? I mean, Bristol's quite full on account of being a city.
Maybe grim.
Julie says, I've been ill all week with a headache, migraine, virus thing. Went home from work Friday. Work was shocked that I left. That's how I felt. Yeah. Oh, dull up north. It's been very, very grey here for days. We've actually got a little bit of brightness today, but it's been extremely grey and wet. I can't go to bed, Pamela. I've got my mother this afternoon.
It's been
going to bed not an option.
It's been pissing it down, and has done since like July, because that's what Wales does.
Steve says Dubai's cheap. I don't know what kind. How many walking sticks have you been selling recently, young Stephen?
Who means Dudley?
Dudley's cheap.
Yeah, he gets confused.
Still says there's traffic jams everywhere here, with roads blocked with people queuing for petrol.
Oh, see, now thankfully they've everyone in Bridgend has now got their petrol, and so they've stopped queuing, which is good, because they were waking me up in the morning with their I need petrol.
Dawn says, what are you talking about? Everyone and his dog goes to Dubai. It's amazing and cheap if you don't go crazy.
It's like 20 quid the flights, isn't it?
Is it?
No.
Hi, Claire. She says, I'm late but bringing a migraine with me. Take it back, Claire. We've got one.
Yes, no, we got one. We don't need any more.
We're fully stocked on the headache front, thanks.
The trouble, I think, with Dubai is that again, you shouldn't read things on the internet, should you? But you do read these, things of people being arrested for things that would normally be legal in like the UK and stuff, and
winking at someone, for example, and having their head cut off as a punishment. Yeah.
I would be so unsure of what the local rules would be, because it's quite a conservative place, isn't it? I mean, it's probably not. It's probably absolutely.
I don't think the resorts are. I think if you actually go to the holiday resorts, that's different. But I think if you're going to go into the local people's, areas, then I think you just need to be respectful, don't you? Wherever you are, you need to be respectful of local customs, and no, I can't, Kelly, because no, I can't. No, I can't cancel, Mum. No. Sharon says our petrol station are allowing you to top up £30 and that's it. Morning, Linda.
Sherry's saying it's not true. So there you go. Like again, shouldn't read things on the internet, isn't it? Thank you. It's just the same color but darker, so it'll fade out to.
What will happen with chlorine in the pool?
Who knows? But I mean,
watch this space to see what color Lex ends up.
I've been going to that swimming pool, and I think it just like washes out quicker. That's all, And if it was the blonder one, it would probably turn it slightly green. But
Morning, Lisa and Intelligent Zombie.
I'm not wearing a shower cap in the pool.
Are the headaches due to us all putting our heating on, do you reckon? Do you know, my mum always says that. My mum says I put the heating on and now I've got a headache. She reckons it dries out the atmosphere. But I was like, just put a bowl of water out then and it'll, that'll. Also, I took her a thingy that squirts. Yeah, no, what's it called? You know, it
Dehumidifier.
hisses water out. What are they called? Steam thing.
Humidifier.
Humidifier. Yeah. She didn't use it because apparently you can't mix electric and water.
It won't go green. Don't worry. Don't worry. It'll
Sorry,
be
Dodo.
fine. Like I said, I use that swimming pool, and that's full of chlorine. Like, it'll be fine.
Question is, will the water go blue? Are you going to get in and leave this trail of blue behind you?
Possibly. Possibly.
And everybody swimming in there goes blue as well. We all get out like bloody Smurfs because you've dyed us all.
There's not that much dye in my hair. Jeez, I do. You know, I do wash it.
Kelly says, I'm not putting the heating on yet. I'm handing everybody blankets and socks. Everybody's saying kettle. No, not kettle. Although she does use a kettle. She doesn't seem to worry about the electricity and the water combined in the kettle. Yeah, humidifier thing.
Humidifier. Yeah, don't put your face over the kettle to like breathe easier and things.
Yvette says, when I lived in North Yorkshire, the heating used to give me a headache. Yeah, maybe that is an actual thing. And Intelligent Zombie says, why is it when we've got a headache, words don't work? It's my words don't work half the time anyway, but when I've got a headache, I definitely lose the plot. And apparently I can't type even 3-letter words because I tried to say yes 3 times this morning in the chat group and gave up.
You were nowhere near. You were like gub.
Gob, gob, dib, yop.
Oh, God.
Amy says, my housemate's got the heating on. He's wearing shorts. I've turned it off again. Steve says, when it rains, Lex, it looks like a blue carry.
It's true. And I wear the crown as well.
I bought some horrible lampshades today.
Oh, you did, didn't you? Are they from IKEA?
I had a big one of these when I was a kid. These are. I think these are for lamp rather than overhead light because they're not that big. But we had a big overhead light one when I was a kid. Of the same design, pretty much.
Did you have to make them yourself? So they like slot together. So they come like flat packed, and then you have to slot them together.
I possibly think they do, yeah. Which would make it a lot easier for me to post it to the buyers, wouldn't it? If I just flat packed them and then there you go, build it yourself. No, Katie, she's not. No, she would not enjoy Mallorca. It's not her. Sorry, I'm answering 2 people at once. No, Chris, I haven't seen the foxes. Yes, Gaynor Nat's coming with us on holiday. No, Katie, Mum's not coming. She would not enjoy Mallorca. It's not her kind of thing at all.
And she wouldn't enjoy me.
I haven't seen the new Roses tins, Clapham coins, and I feel like I should probably avoid buying them as well.
There's Cath Kidston ones, yeah, I know that.
Oh, right.
Because I saw them on offer. They say on offer for £8. I beg your pardon.
How fucking much?
So I thought, oh, maybe like because they're collectible ones, will they keep their value for next year? So I checked on eBay what people are selling last year's ones for, and they're selling them for £8. So, you know.
My cardigan's from Yours Clothing, I think, or it might be Simply Be. It was Simply Be, wasn't it? Where's the... Oh, it's a long way down. Hang on. It was Simply Be, and I got it last year. It's too big now. It's a size 32 to 34, but I'm cold.
That's cozy. You can wrap it around you twice now.
Not quite twice, but maybe 1.5.
That'll do. Keeps your nipples warm.
I don't really suffer from cold nipples.
Do you not?
My fingers are cold. Me, Lex, and Nat are going to Mallorca Aid on Tuesday.
Mallorca.
That was really good grammar, wasn't it? Me, Lex, and Nat.
Mallorca. Oh, I think that has to be without the chocolates, because otherwise the chocolates will be out of date by now, wouldn't it? And you don't want, when the chocolate goes white. You don't want that.
Anthony will be here, Belladonna. Anthony will move back into the house for the entire week.
I know,
I never leave my dogs anywhere. They stay at home and somebody stays with them always. So my house is never empty either.
And don't worry, Mummy's getting looked after. Hey?
Is Mummy coming here to stay with Anthony as well?
No. We're having a mummy sitter come in.
A mummy sitter. Booked one of those Norland nannies.
No, my nephew's back this week anyway. Back from the north. Permanently moved back from Leeds. That Carla and Alex don't know it yet, but Mallorca will be class. I hope so.
As long as it's not closed, because I misread that as closed first off.
It better not be closed.
There might be a little bit of login, but the purpose is to be on holiday, so
I won't be vlogging anything. Nothing at all. Unless there's something like actually quite, cool that I want to film.
Yeah, no, there might be a little bit, but nothing very exciting. Morning, Donna.
Because it's a holiday. Holiday from everything. My eBay is on holiday mode.
I need to put mine on. Having said that, I've had so little sales over the last few days, it may as well have fucking been on. I wondered if I'd put it on holiday mode without noticing.
Oh, mine typically, I put it on holiday mode last night and I've had like 6 sales.
Yeah, no, I had 2 returns cases opened in one day, so. Whoop.
Jeez. Okay, see, meet you there. Reseller meetup in Mallorca.
Tell you what, do you want to take the
No.
Okay.
Mum's doing my ironing because she gets all like, I'm like, I'll just pack it as it is, and Mum's like.
Tammy's not Auntie Joan, the other one, I want to say Marge, and her name wasn't Marge.
Oh yeah, I want to take
What's the matter with my brain? Anyway, Tammy's auntie used to be the same. Tammy would pack her case, and her auntie would unpack it and iron everything. Can't think of her name. Maggie, Auntie Maggie. Store's expecting a PowerPoint of holiday best bits. We'll do an overhead projector thing for you, Storm. You come round and we'll be... You know that thing where you put the acetate on and it's the wrong way round and you turn it round and then it's upside down? And
oh, someone locally was selling one of those school projectors, but the bulb had gone on it.
The bulb is the expensive bit.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I thought. Like, the replacement for them would be a freaking nightmare to get.
The bulb is the bit that makes it worth having. And when you buy it as well, you have to, if you do buy one, you have to look and see how many hours have actually been used on the bulb as well. So
yeah.
Good luck, Clapham coins.
Ooh.
I did, Kelly. I got a bag full of stuff, but I'm probably going to record it so that it comes out as a video while I'm away. So probably. Although I don't know when I think I'm going to do that.
I just went like, I'm off. Bye. Yeah. No. No. We would go somewhere else.
Somebody's saying, cheer up. I'm all right. I've just got a really bad head. Just got a really, really bad head. This one's twitching, this eye. Every now and again, it's like, I look like I'm winking at people. Somebody said, hi, Peter. Hope you're better now. But I don't know which Peter and what was wrong with them. Where am I going? Peter Raisin. There we go.
Yeah, he had a bit of a cold, I think. Was a bit ill.
I didn't see Peter slide in. Nipped in the back door.
Cheeky.
Karis is in. Late to the party. Hope you both have an epic time. I'm just looking forward to some
sunshine.
Chill. Just some sunshine and some chill. And hopefully it'll be warm. Doesn't have to be hot. Just warm will do.
Whereas I'm like, I want it to be hot and I want adventures and then a cocktail and then pass out.
How about if I go to bed around about 10 p.m. and then you go out and have your adventures and cocktails and then you come in and pass out around about 6 a.m.
Well, yeah, but my adventures are open in the day. Like, honestly, when and this might come as a shock to a lot of people, I don't drink on holiday that much. Like, there was one day, like, no, you don't. There's only one day really in Croatia where like we got a bit drunk, and that was daytime drinking, and that's different. I did, Stephen. Yes, I've got 8 ketamines. Not actually ketamines. I've got Valium. Definitely.
Probably isn't going to be an ordinary waffle, Rebecca. I'll probably just film a bit of holiday. I don't know yet. Like I said, I'm going to be on holiday. This is my plan. And Dawn, I will be taking my Kindle, so plenty to read. Joe's got a question for you.
Yes, it's already gone. Yeah, sent it yesterday. Yeah.
Looking at highs of about 25, so that'll do me. It's warm enough, you know. It'd be lovely if it was hotter, but as long as it's hotter than here.
You've got to sleep in the night.
Yeah. I am not a sitting around the pool reading a book kind of person. So like probably when Carla's doing that, I'll be I don't know, making friends with someone and going, should we go get pissed? Okay.
I don't mind going places some days, but there's certainly one. I want there certainly to be some days when I'm not going anywhere. Some days when I'm like, this is where I am now. On the beach is fine. It doesn't have to be by the pool, you know.
Oh, beach.
So I just don't want to spend my entire holiday going to the next place.
Is the sea there a swimmable sea?
When we went last time, we only went to the actual beach, the one, and we found a little beach, but there's a bigger beach that we didn't even find at this little bit. So I believe so. I believe it is a swimmable sea. Yeah.
Cool.
We're going to Calador, Peter. There was one car boot today, Jillyby. The Easter Compton one was on, but Trench wasn't. Or at least it wasn't by the time I got there. Maybe it had been on and been crap, so they'd packed up and gone home.
Oh, Debs, we won't fall out.
We might murder each other.
Yeah, there is that, but we won't fall out. But no, remember, you also went on holiday with an interesting person. So, you know.
I've been on holiday with many people.
You have.
And survived.
And they've survived.
Yeah.
Wow.
I've never had a, you know, thing on holiday. So it was just fun. It's chill, isn't it? It's just like, should we go get a cocktail? Okay, that's it. Do you want to go and do a zip line? Okay.
I'm too heavy for a zip line, sorry.
Oh.
Chris says, didn't Josh get invited? Josh would not have said yes even if he had been invited. Josh does not go anywhere.
and also, to be fair, I wasn't particularly invited either. They were booking, and I went.
Natalie and I were going on holiday.
Yeah. I was like, can I come holiday, please? So I just sort of like muscled in on their holiday. So they're probably going.
Bye.
Part of that is true, isn't it, Steve?
It must have been a brilliant holiday. It must have been the kind that you don't remember.
Steve told me about that holiday that he went on.
Gaynor says she's got visions of us dancing around our handbags in the local disco, which implies that Gaynor's new here. Lex doesn't have a handbag, she has a rucksack. Natalie doesn't have a handbag, she makes me carry all her shit. I don't dance, and a disco is my idea of hell.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, that's
I think some people have not met us.
No. My holiday is I will get myself absolutely knackered in the day, and like Carla, will pass out by like 10 o'clock. Yeah. And then wake up and go, breakfast!
Sausages.
Spanish ones, obviously, because we're in Spain, and I'm presuming there's going to be a lot of Spanish food. Certainly no English food, not in a place
Plenty of English food in Spain, because plenty of English people go around going, have you not got any English food in this foreign country?
Oh, find a bingo. Now, I'm up for finding a bingo hall out there. That would be hilarious. Belladonna, I have. I did send a message to Carla going like, there's a thrift store there. And Carla was like, you're on holiday.
It's supposed to be a holiday. And furthermore, you have no luggage.
Yeah.
And I think you need to remember that before you start sourcing.
Jewelry is small. I could just wear it all by you know?
Oh dear.
Yeah, I fancy going to Parma because I need to find a secondhand bookshop as well to buy a copy of Lolita in Spanish.
Well, the thing is that quite often isn't a copy of Lolita in a secondhand bookshop anyway.
in
Wouldn't you be
Spain.
better off with a brand new bookshop?
Well, a brand new bookshop is fine because that's what I had to do in Prague. But you never know. You never know. Yep, I am literally just getting on the plane with a rucksack, and that's me for the week. Like, I've got 2 swimming costumes, some t-shirts, a skirt that I'll be wearing, like, and a t-shirt that I'll be wearing, and a jacket that I'll be wearing, 1 pair of trainers, maybe my flip-flops, I don't know, and no makeup. I'm not bothering taking makeup. So yeah.
Thing is, Miss Fluff, we're going self-catering, so there's no hotel breakfast in our plan. Self-catering.
Will there be a kettle in the room?
Yeah. If there's self-catering and there isn't a kettle, then that's shit. Because you can't cater without a kettle. There will be when we went before, there was a kettle. We weren't even self-catering before, but they put us in the self-catering apartments, and there was a kettle and a stove and saucepans and one glass between 4 people.
That's
something
cool.
like 3 spoons and 2 knives or something bizarre,
Yes, we're flying into Parma. We are, aren't we? Flying into Parma, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit, yeah, that's where there's a volcano.
No, it's the wrong
No, it's
one.
not. It's the wrong Parma.
It's Las Palmas.
Las Palmas is yes. It's okay. We're not flying into a
Canary
volcano.
Islands, where the volcano.
There you go. Mummy knows. It's not that we're flying to the Balearics, and the volcano is in Canaries. There we are. There we go. Yeah, I fancy going into the city one day, but I don't mind going on my own. See, if no one else fancies going, like
It's on the opposite side of the island from where we're going, and you're flying back on a different day. So if you've got to go back to the city anyway for your flight on a different day from us, maybe you can incorporate it.
I think my flight was at like 11 o'clock in the morning, so probably yeah.
Mm. Palma Airport is enormous, yeah, and empty. Very weird things, airports. They're always huge, and you walk miles full of empty nothingness, and you're like, I'm sure you could have built this smaller.
Do you know what? I love Cardiff Airport because I think there's literally, it's just in out. Like, I think there's like 1 runway, and they just share it, and it is you can get through passport control and everything in like 10 minutes. It's great. You literally just walk in and go, going in, oh, there we are then, it's lovely. It's great. Love Cardiff Airport. Highly recommend.
Yeah, Dalaman's all right for arrivals. Dalaman's, but Dalaman is great for arrivals and shit for departures. Very weird.
Do you know where is Charles de Gaulle Airport in Paris? It took us longer to actually get out of the airport, like to get just, off the plane and out. Like longer to do that than to fly from Cardiff to get to Paris. Because it's like, right, you come out and then it's like, right, get on this little train, and you think the little train is taking you out of the airport. No, it just takes you to a different part of the airport. And then you still have to go and do everything. Like, bloody hell. It's huge. Huge.
We're only going for a week, Rebecca.
I'm going for 5 days. I'm coming home early. Because I've got tattoo on Monday. Yeah.
Southend's got an airport?
Yes, London.
Yeah, isn't it called like London North or something? Like it's like how Cardiff Airport. It's called Cardiff Airport, and it's nowhere near Cardiff. It should just be called like Barry
or Roos.
Roos, yeah, but no one knows where the hell Roos is. No, it's like not near Cardiff at all.
My head hurts.
Your head. I think maybe shall we go?
I'm not being very entertaining, am I? Sorry, everybody. I am absolutely hanging, and my head is pounding, and I need a wee, as usual.
There we go.
Okay, so we will not be here next Sunday. And I am debating about whether to continue with Sunday Lives, which everybody will now go, oh, I got to do Sunday Live. Just because I feel like we're not very entertaining. I don't know. Maybe we're more entertaining than I feel. Maybe it's just me that feels like I'm not very entertaining at the moment.
Aww.
Don't know. I'm all... Still says we need to let Carla go like a mercy killing without the death. Yeah, I don't know. I'm all up in the air about all of my YouTube and everything at the moment. I'm all
Need a holiday.
Need a holiday.
holiday. I need a holiday. Yeah. Yeah, so we definitely won't be here next week. Everybody look after yourselves, be good, behave
And if-
yourselves.
And if you can't be good, then just
Try
don't
not to be a total knut.
Yeah, one of them.
Yeah. And there will be something's coming out tomorrow. I've recorded it and it's waiting to go, but I can't remember what it's called. I think it's Car Boot and Charity Shop all in one. And there's a waffle on Tuesday, which is incredibly boring. I wouldn't watch it if I were you. And then we'll find out if I'm still fat on Thursday.
Spoilers.
And then there's something going to be in the pipeline for Saturday for while I'm away. So basically, while we're away, things keep coming up because they're the stuff that I filmed this week. But the week after, that might be when there's a few dips because I'll have been away, if you see what I mean. I don't know.
There'll be nothing from me.
Are you not doing daily vlogging?
I'm not doing a freaking thing.
Literally, if Lex vlogs while we're away, it's going to be an entire vlog of me going, no, I don't want to. No. And Lex going, but I really want to. And we go, no. Okay. Thank you for joining us this morning. The 215 of you who have sat through me being a misery arse. You are all absolute gems. Well, most of you. Probably 213 of you are gems. A couple of you might just be pebbles.
Ooh, like slightly round, and then if we crack you open, could there be like a little fossil inside?
Maybe.
Cool.
Yeah.
It is hammering it down. Sorry.
Is it? It's not doing it here. You can keep it. Keep your Welsh weather to yourself.
Yeah.
Everybody take care, and we'll see you soon. Bye.
Bye.
Awkward wave.